Hello folks, for the last number of months we've been testing this, and I've been blown away by some of the sessions that we've had. Now, one of the most successful sessions happened a couple of nights ago, and I only got to review the footage now, and I'm just pointing out a few clips that caught my interest, which is one of the reasons why I do this. Now, the first clip on this was Rachel asked, are you happy where you're at? And we get a direct response, yes. We've got a lot of direct responses with this. Now, could have been look, it's possible, but we're getting a lot of it, so it's very interesting in that way. Now, the way the box works is you turn it on, and that is sort of like a direct response kind of mode, where not much radio comes through and you just get these little snippets. It is a hacked FM radio, the basis of it. I'm going to turn the scan rate up that way, so there. So you can hear there's a little clip of some music there, but when you turn it straight down, you get very little. You just get those, and that's what I run my sessions. That's how I run my sessions. I run it just with that sort of mode. So we're going to go into the first clip here.
Are you happy where you're at? Yes.
The next clip is very interesting in that it's a whisper, and it's a common thing that we pick up on spirit boxes, which is help me, but it's a whisper. It's one of those chill moments, you know. What we have on the box here is a plasma disc that you would see some box builders that would build into their boxes, and I have one of them here, and it's, you know, if you have them, if you have one in your kit bag for paranormal investigation, they're very good for picking up vibrations, but very sensitive. So they have a sensor on the back of it. These are actually what they actually are. They're wearable plasma, pocket plasma. What you do is you attach it to your clothes, your belt or whatever. There's a little clip on the back of it, and you can sort of, there's a little clip on the back of it anyway, and you can, if you're on a rave or a disco or whatever, it flashes and that. But a very good sort of a vibration detection device sort of thing. Now this went off when the whisper happened, so I think, I'm nearly sure that this is not a direct EVP. It actually came from the spirit box, you know. But this is very interesting capture indeed, so I want to show that to you now.
How you manage to use it, I don't flipping know, but how you manage to use it, I don't flipping know, but
I think in a situation like that, that's where trust is very important, because we weren't actually on camera, we were behind the camera. So what is to say that we played something or we whispered something, but I assure you that was not us, and I assure you that I didn't play anything on a recorder or anything like that. Trust is very important, and if you have a reputation for faking things, that's where that's where questions will be asked in this particular case. But as I says, YouTube is not my priority here. Getting evidence is, and that was a very, very interesting capture there. It's a common thing that we get help me, but when we ask how can we help, we don't get information on that. Will we get any more information or about these calls for help over the next couple of months? Maybe. We just what I'm doing is I'm using the box for a long period of time and gathering the information and see what we can get from that. But the next clip also is a whisper, so I'm going to play that one now.
You're welcome to come through and speak. We hopefully give you a voice.
That was quite a posh no. And oh yeah, by the way, the last clip and this one, I didn't enhance the audio. I didn't amplify it or anything like that. It's just that's the way it was recorded. Just that we on this when we played it the second time, that the speed was reduced to 80%. I'm going to reduce the speed to 80% now on this one, just to hear it again.
You're welcome to come through and speak. We hopefully give you a voice.
The interesting thing about that one was that the little plasma disc didn't go off. So it could have been a direct EVP. We do ask questions, and we're expecting the communicators to communicate through the spirit box. But in another way, we're using a camera to record the spirit box. So in a way, we're also doing an EVP session. So what's to say that we don't get direct responses onto the piece of recording equipment that's recording the spirit box? So was that a direct EVP? Not 100% sure now, because whispers may be below the frequency that would set one of these plasma discs off. Not 100% sure, but the possibility is there that it could have possibly have been a direct EVP. But interesting there that that particular communicator did not want to communicate, but yet did communicate in a way. So yeah. The last clip, I just basically asked Rachel, I wonder will I get David tonight? I lately, and for the last 2 months, I've been getting David a lot, and even previous before that, I was getting Dave and David morning, noon and night, and I thought maybe this is a DJ called Dave or whatever, but I'm getting both Dave and David all hours, and also in a moving car. I've actually done PSP 7 on magnitude mode in a moving car, and I was still getting Dave. So this is just one of these here to finish this one off. Oh, I forgot to say that previous responses to Dave was, I've asked about Dave a number of times, Dave and David. Two of the more interesting responses on Dave and David is I got a reaction, protect, and another very good reaction, he's dead. So will we get any more to add to this puzzle? We'll just wait and see, you know.
Wonder will I get David tonight? I can normally get him my own normally, right? Well, wonder will I get David tonight? I can normally get him my own normally, right? Well,
if we go back to the whispers that came up on this, you know, a lot of you would have seen a noise reduction pedal or noise gate pedal like this, or any other noise gate pedal. This is the decimator too. But if those were from the Spirit Box, there's a big possibility that that would have decimated those EVPs, because how the noise gate pedal works is you controlled the amount of decibels coming through, and if you set it to only let in a certain amount, the higher decibels, the lower decibels will not come through, and some of those responses are on the lower frequencies, and you're not going to get them if you have your noise gate on. Now I have a noise gate on the back of that amplifier, but I haven't used it in a very long time, and actually I'm going to be removing that noise gate off that amplifier. Basically I use the amplifier as an amplifier, and there's a bit of built-in reverb and delay, which I use a tiny little bit of delay. I don't know if it helps or not. I think it does a little bit, you know. A little bit of reverb on the box, and that is it. No restrictions or anything like that. The box does the work, and big massive credit to the communicators first of all, and Rob Hernandez. This box is absolutely brilliant. Really good. His channel is called the PARAWAKENING, and every weekend he does a Spirit Box Sessions live, where he will do a session for 10 or 15 minutes, and then give himself a break, then communicate with the chat, and then go back into another one. Lately he's been experimenting with direct radio reversed speech. So what's coming out of the box is live. There's a circuit that actually flips the words around, so what should be coming out should not make sense, but every time there seems to be responses coming out. He keeps getting Ed and Emma coming up constantly, so it's been pretty interesting. Rob started off his paranormal journey laughing at people using Spirit Boxes, thinking it was radio, and now he's building Spirit Boxes and doing a very good job of it. This is a very good product, I have to say. Really good. But you know, on YouTube we often make videos to get credit for ourselves, but you know, we're in it to get communication from the spirits, and we give all the credit to them. Oh yes, and another thing about the PARAWAKENING, which is Rob's channel, midweek he will be doing a live stream with his friend called Josh, and Rob is in the film industry, and Josh is in the audio industry, who's interested in ITC. So he's an audio engineer and he's into ITC. So that is brilliant. That is brilliant. A lot to be learned from people like that. So yeah, folks, I'm gonna go. Hope you enjoyed those little snippets. I'll leave a link to PARAWAKENING's channel in the description and on the end of this video, and also I'll leave a link to the full session which is on my other channel, and yeah, you can see the whole session, which is longer than usual. I normally do, lately I've been doing only 30-minute sessions because sometimes I get physically affected by sessions, so I don't want to prolong a session, but we went on for an hour on this one, and if that is anything to judge this session on, there could be possibly more interesting stuff coming up on that Spurt Box session, because at this moment in time I haven't reviewed the whole session. So right folks, I'll see you in the next video.